February 19, 1945. Green Beach 1, Iwo Jima. The first wave hits volcanic sand. Mortars scream overhead. And one man steps onto that black shore carrying something the Japanese have never seen before, a weapon that shouldn't exist. It weighs 23 pounds, fires 1,500 rounds per minute, built from the wreckage of American aircraft, modified with salvaged parts, and carried by a former toolmaker from Dayton, Ohio, who learned his trade in machine shops, not military academies. His name is Tony Stein, and in the next few hours, he will rewrite what one Marine can do with ingenuity, courage, and a gun no one believed would work. The weapon didn't start as a weapon at all. It started as failure, as burning metal falling from Pacific skies, as SBD Dauntless dive bombers shot down over the Solomon Islands. Inside those wrecks lay Browning NM-2 aircraft machine guns, designed to fire from open cockpits at 300 miles per hour, cooled by Russian wind, operated by spade grips and solenoid triggers. On the ground, they were useless. No sights, no stock, no way to aim or carry them. But Private William Colby saw something else in 1943 during the fighting at Bougainville. Desperation, possibility. He jury-rigged the bipod to one of those aircraft guns and opened fire on a Japanese ambush. The enemy had never heard anything like it. A shrieking metal storm that tore through their positions before they could react. The gun worked. Barely, but it worked. A year later, Sergeant Mel Grevich remembered that moment. His unit, the 28th Marines, was training for Iwo Jima, and their standard machine guns felt inadequate. Too heavy, too slow. So Grevich, a machinist like Stein, started building. He and Private First Class John Little scavenged parts from God knows where. Ma-1 Garand rifle stocks, Browning automatic rifle bipods and sights, improvised triggers. They called it the Stinger. 6 were made. 6 weapons that Marine Command never ordered, never approved, but never stopped. Because sometimes innovation doesn't wait for permission. Tony Stein carried one onto Iwo Jima. He was 23 years old, a Golden Gloves boxer, a paratrooper, a man who joined the Marines the day after Pearl Harbor because, in his words, they were the first sent into battle. When his platoon landed and enemy fire pinned him down, Stein stood up, drew fire, exposed himself deliberately so his squad could move. Then he charged the first pillbox alone, his Stinger screaming at 1,500 rounds per minute. And he didn't stop. Pillbox after pillbox fell. 20 Japanese soldiers died in the assault. But the Stinger devoured ammunition 100 rounds in 4 seconds. Stein made 8 trips back to the beach for more belts, running across open ground swept by machine gun fire. He stripped off his helmet and boots to move faster. And each time he returned, he carried a wounded Marine on his back. Twice, the Stinger was shot from his hands. Twice, he picked it up and kept fighting. The Japanese couldn't understand what they were facing. No standard weapon fired that fast. No Marine should have survived that exposure. But Stein wasn't following their calculations. He was following something older, the kind of courage that turns ordinary men into legends. He earned the Medal of Honor that day, but he didn't live to receive it. 10 days later, leading a reconnaissance patrol on Hill 362A, a sniper's bullet found him. He was 24 years old. The medal was presented to his widow exactly 1 year after his heroic stand in the office of the governor of Ohio. The Stinger itself, all 6 of them vanished into history. None survived. But their legacy burned itself into Marine Corps' memory. Because Tony Stein proved something that morning on black volcanic sand, that innovation and courage can't be separated. That the best weapon isn't always the one you reissue. It's the one you re-brave enough to build. And that sometimes, the most powerful tool a warrior carries isn't made of metal at all. It's made of will. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories of courage and history.